I'm John, and this is a tiny book review of Direct Descent by Frank Herbert. Frank Herbert is mostly known for writing Dune. Direct Descent is kind of a novella of sorts. It's two loosely linked stories. The essential premise of both is that we're thousands of years into the future, and the Earth has essentially been hollowed out and been replaced with some sort of a digital library. And that library is used to just broadcast out all random information throughout all of the galaxy all the time. So they're broadcasting everything that they have all the time. And so that's thousands of years of history that we've already had, and then obviously however many thousands of years in the future. I think it was something like 8,000 years the library had been around. I don't know when that's supposed to have started, but it gives you kind of an idea. It is super weird at times, and it doesn't quite have the gravitas of something like Dune. Actually, it doesn't even close to have the gravitas of something like Dune. But I do think it's kind of fun. It also has these ridiculous illustrations. I mean, they're like kind of horrible, but like in a beautiful kind of way, if that makes any sense at all. So it does kind of play out sort of almost like a graphic novel of sorts, although it's definitely like written like a novella. In both of the stories, there's a sort of move from I think, tyrannical government to kind of suspend the library, to shut the library down. And the way that's kind of resolved is kind of strange. I don't want to give spoilers away, but when you go away with it, you're kind of just sit there wondering, like, what kind of lesson does Frank Herbert want me to take away from this? It's not exactly what you would expect, I don't think. But there are definitely nuggets of wisdom in there. So here's one. A wise man depends upon his friends for information and upon himself for decisions. I will say one of the lessons, I think, of the book, or the book that intends for you to know, is the idea that kind of if you're like a learned person, if you're like an author or a writer or a librarian, that really maybe you should leave politics to the politicians and focus on knowledge. I think the contention there is kind of that politics comes and goes, that political parties rise and fall, but the idea is that the library stays around forever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I even buy that, but I think it's kind of interesting. As far as ratings go, in case you don't know how I rate things, if I rate things a 4 and up, that basically means I think anybody should read it. A 3 to 4, I basically think that people of a specific genre or specific interest should read it. And then anything below 3, I pretty much just recommend that nobody would read that. I think I would probably put this at like a 3.4. If you like sci-fi or you like sci-fi novellas, it's probably worth reading. Otherwise, I would say probably not. The thing about it is the investment in time is so small that it's kind of worth it. But either way, maybe it's worth checking out. If you do, let me know how you like it. And either way, make sure you go and read something and probably maybe get off the internet.